Richard.
And it is the Old Barnet Novices Hurdle, 3 miles, Grade 1 contest. Rock My Way, Stay Away Fay and Thomas Moore with White Face amongst the first ones to show as they head towards the first. 3-card Bragg is in that front wave as well. Seabank Bistro likewise, he's a little bit short of room on the approach to the first and just drifted back in the field. Back markers over include Chianti Classico, who is towards the tail in these very early strides. Also, we've all been caught towards the back. So Embassy Gardens in company with Favori de Champs almost overjumped at the second. Search for Glory racing in the blue cap with 3-card Bragg in the maroon and blue. Hidden Valley Lake out a little wider. Thomas Moore in the red and yellow colours is towards the inside with Stay Away Fay. Rock My Way was a little slow on the inner there and just having to be encouraged along to hold the position. Those that sit in midfield with Alca Bioe with Sam Palais, and also We've All Been Caught. Out a little wider we have the likes of the pale blue of Let's Be Clear About It. Search for Glory. Hidden Valley Lake just switched off heels there. Seabank Bistro has completely lost the early position, is towards the back with Monty's Star, and Sandor Clegane is also well back. McManus Pair, Dawn Rising, green cap, white star, and Corbett's Cross in the white cap, who jumped up well amongst horses there, are still in the second half of the field. A long way to go, however. Rock My Way on the inside of Thomas Moore, Stay Away Fay and Embassy Gardens up on the outside. They're the first quartet on the longish run between flights 4 and 5. Just behind them is Favori de Champs in the first Gigginstown colours, just throwing their head slightly from side to side, keen to go a little bit faster. Then towards the outer is a 3-card Bragg, the blue cap of Search for Glory, and the white face of Hidden Valley Lake. They're just behind the leaders. Dalca Bioe comes next. We've all been caught in Sam Palais with the low head carriage, enthusiastic amongst horses. Then towards the outer is Corbett's Cross, just moving slightly wider out at the moment with the white cap, green and gold hoops, being followed by Dawn Rising. Then behind these we have Let's Be Clear About It, and Chianti Classico as they step over that. Seabank Bistro just beginning to move back up again towards the outside. Sandor Clegane, and the back two now are Dawn Rising, green cap with a white star. Affordale Fury is on the inside, and last of all is Monty's Star. Pretty well bunched, however, as they make their way round the turn, up the home straight then for the first time. On the extreme right-hand side, as they fan out, is Rock My Way, left-hand side red cap of Embassy Gardens, and between the pair, the white face of Thomas Moore and Stay Away Fay. Racing in 5th place is 3-card Bragg, just ahead of Favori de Champs as they race on towards the next. Alca Bioe with Sam Palais in midfield. White cap of Shan Valley Kid just behind Gigginstown's blue cap of Reach for Glory, with Hidden Valley Lake towards the outside. Corbett's Cross, no hurry. Hidden Valley Lake stretched for that and left the mark in the final hurdles. Behind these Seabank Bistro with Chianti Classico. Affordale Fury is towards the inside. Sandor Clegane, Monty's Star and Dawn Rising. So the field's still headed by a wave of 4 as they turn left-handed and race out on their final circuit, reach the halfway of the Albert Bartlett Novices Hurdle. So on the outside, it's Embassy Gardens of Thomas Moore, between horses Stay Away Fay and Rock My Way on the inside. They've never been far away, that quartet. Behind these, 3-card Bragg in hoop colours with the maroon sleeves. And then behind these, the blue cap of Search for Glory. Hidden Valley Lake remains wide on the racecourse, with Sam Palais closer to the inside rail, as Embassy Gardens led them over that. An awkward lead back in the field by both Seabank Bistro and Monty's Star. And the flights of hurdles now begin to stack up pretty swiftly, particularly the next 2, and there's 5 left to take. Embassy Gardens, jumping out to the right, jumping big and bold, has the lead from Stay Away Fay and 3-card Bragg. The inside group still have Thomas Moore at their head, with Rock My Way, St Palais, Let's Be Clear About It, Search for Glory, and Shan Valley Kid. Then Corbett's Cross making some ground, as Sam Palais just was a little bit slow away from that flight of hurdles. Affordale Fury comes next, Dawn Rising trying to get involved. Seabank Bistro has dropped to the rear of the field, and I think is about to be pulled up. The jockey just had a quick glance down in Patrick Mullins, and Seabank Bistro is the first one out of the race. Dalca Bioe has dropped towards the rear as well, with Dawn Rising and Monty's Star. 3 out is still a long way from home, and still this wave of 4, with Rock My Way, Thomas Moore, Embassy Gardens and Stay Away Fay. 3-card Bragg just behind the leaders. Corbett's Cross is still in no hurry, in the hoop colours white cap, just tracking the leaders. Let's Be Clear About It still there, so Shan Valley Kid and the other Gigginstown runner, Reach for Glory. Favori de Champs on the inside, as making ground is Affordale Fury. Then behind these, towards the outside, Hidden Valley Lake, Chianti Classico. Sandor Clegane towards the outside, Monty's Star and Dawn Rising losing ground. as they make the run downhill. We've all been caught trying to make a little bit of progress. So still on the run down towards the second last, a lot of chances. With that wide Embassy Gardens from Stay Away Fay, still Thomas More and Rock My Way. 3-card Bragg coming there strongly for Adrian Heskey. Corbett's Cross now beginning to make a move into the field as well. Pink colours with the white cap. Then Sandor Clegane as they took 2 from the finish. Hidalgo has been pulled up, so's Monty's Star. Out in the lead, but it's still Stay Away Fay. Waiting in the wings, there are a few, however. One of those is 3-card Bragg, then Corbett's Cross. Spinning to the inside, Thomas More. Let's be clear about it. Comes next from Affordale Fury as they make their way down towards the last. Stay Away Fay in the pink colours under Harry Cobden. Near side, Corbett's Cross. Then let's be clear about it. 3-card Bragg's under pressure. Affordale Fury at a big price. Then Sandor Clegane as they head down towards the last. The crowd roars now for the favourite Corbett's Cross, but Stay Away Fay still has the lead. Affordale Fury at a massive price is running a huge race. Then let's be clear about it, and Sandor Clegane stays on as well. Stay Away Fay crashing through the rails. Corbett's Cross crashes out at the last. Stay Away Fay has the lead for Affordale Fury. Sandor Clegane, let's be clear about it. Stay Away Fay still has the advantage. It's a length now from Affordale Fury and Sandor Clegane all out to the line. Stay Away Fay stayed all day and won the Albert Bartley. Affordale Fury was second, in third Sandor Clegane. 3-card Bragg was next across the line. And let's be clear about it, Thomas More. We've all been caught spinning Shoshan Valley Kid. Corbett's Cross with every chance crashed through the wings of the last. The horse is perfectly okay. Hopefully it'll be exactly the same for the riders. All sorts of a mess down at the final flight of hurdles. Still think on his haunches is Mark Walsh. I hope he's okay. Stay Away Fay. A couple of big priced horses. Affordale Fury. Sandor Clegane chased them home. There is the riderless Corbett's Cross. Let's be clear about its 4th for an extended places. 3-card Bragg in 5th place, and then Thomas More. They are the first 6 home, and Mark Walsh is on his feet at the last. He's okay, hopefully, just shaken up by that exit. You can see just a little bit shaken by that fall. In the heat of battle, the fine margins between defeat and victory, exits the race at the last, and it's another winner on the week for Harry Cobden and Paul Nicholls with Stay Away Fay.
And that, Richard, after Britain were routed in the Supreme, routed in the Ballymore. Ireland had the first 9 in the Triumph. From nowhere, Stay Away Fay has come and won the Albert Bartlett. What drama at the last, AP?
Wasn't it just? But in fair dues to Paul Nicholls, he's keeping the competition up, that's for sure. Yeah, he kept at it. Harry Cobden looks very pleased with himself, and so he should be. Yeah, Corbett's Cross, look, he was pretty keen through the race. Michael probably done a little bit too much, and I'm not sure what happened to see at the last really. But yeah, there we have Harry Cobden. He looks very pleased.
He's just been attacked by Megan Nichols, who tipped this horse weeks ago for her dad.
Amazingly, Paul Nicholls went mad. Lorcan Williams got beaten on this horse at Doncaster, and Paul said, "What were you doing? You should have won. You should have sent this horse forward because he would have won." How right he was.
Well, here's Harry Cobden after another winner at the Cheltenham Festival on a brave horse, Harry. The first thing I was just going to ask you is, were you aware of what was going on with Corbett's Cross?
I did. I could hear what happened there behind me. My horse, he's very inexperienced. He's only run a couple of times. He was very, very green. And he swung the last and just pulled up in front of it, and I thought I was there to be caught. But he put his head down and he stayed galloping.
It's often the way that these races are going to be hard work, but by God, this horse is brave.
Oh, he stays forever. He stays forever as well. And it's great for the owner, Chris Giles, and great for the boss. Nice to get one in before the big one anyway.
I was going to say, brave man's game, he'll stay.
I hope so.
Well done, Ben.
Thank you.
Now here's the gap, AP, look at this. The gap that it appeared that Corbett's Cross ducked towards. We hope Mark Walsh is going to be okay. He rides Manella Indo, we hope, in the Gold Cup shortly. Watch this, AP.
It was just hard to see what he was doing. He looked like he was going looking for a stride, and he just ducked the wrong side of it. I mean, he just looked, the horse looked like it. Here we go, there's a close-up look. Oh yeah, he's just seen it last minute. Oh yeah.
And they're plastic, he'll be absolutely fine.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay and the horse is okay, hopefully.
What price is the second here, Mick? About 200 to 1.
Huge price. I actually saw the lads earlier in the week, and they were asking about jockeys, and they said, "Oh, what do you think of young Sam Ewing?" I said, "If you got a chance to use him, use him. He's really good."
I was wrong, 150 to 1. Affordable Fury, wow. Sandor Clegane third at 28 to 1. Stay Away Fay, those won the Albert Bartlett for Chris Giles, a double at the meeting after that long wait for Paul Nicholls.